The Los Angejitos restaurant, a subject of a civil case after a drunk driving incident rendered one man a quadriplegic. You'll hear from the family themselves.
Live with the news where you live. This is News 13 at 6.
A Bay County man is suing the owners of a local restaurant, claiming they're responsible for a traffic crash that rendered a man quadriplegic.
He was hit by a woman who allegedly got drunk in the restaurant before the crash. As News 13's Jack Hull tells us, the lawsuit claims the restaurant workers knew she was drunk and should have cut her off.
For Robert Kent Greene, the past 10 months has been anything but easy. Greene spent decades serving the Bay County community.
He spent 30 years in the community industry, working in the dairy business, going door to door and store to store throughout this community, making sure that everybody had milk and eggs and ice cream.
His presence was so large that not even his kids could walk down the street without being recognized.
Kent told them that they couldn't go anywhere in Bay County and not be, if they did something wrong, he would find out about it because he was the Dairy Fresh milkman.
After 30 years, Greene opened his own business, an ice cream shop in St. Andrews. Then on January 4th, the lives of the Greene family changed forever. Around 9 p.m. that night, Greene was driving home on Beck Avenue. As he drove through the intersection of Beck and 19th Street, he was T-boned by a car that ran the red light.
What happened to Kent is an absolute tragedy.
Kathy knew something was wrong when Kent didn't come home.
I kept calling his phone, and I knew something was wrong, so I called and called and called, and finally the Panama City Police Department answered and said that he had been in an accident and was taken to the hospital.
Police say the driver was 41-year-old Vanessa Moore. Police say Moore had been drinking at Los Angejitos just a few blocks away, and her blood alcohol level was twice the legal limit at the time of the crash. The Greenes are suing Moore and Los Angejitos and the restaurant's owner, Tapa Properties, claiming a violation of the Florida dram shop law. The lawsuit claims Moore was a known alcoholic and restaurant workers did nothing to stop her.
They could have taken away her keys. They could have gotten her an Uber. They could have done what they were supposed to do initially, was recognize that she should have never been served in the first place. But instead, they turned their back on their community. They turned their back on your community, on Kent, on Kathy, on the whole family, and it is their fault that Vanessa Moore then got in her car, drunkenly ran through a red light, and crashed into Kent.
The aftermath has destroyed the Greene family.
He's the one that, when his family has a get-together, they wait on him to get there. And so it's been an adjustment for everybody because they call him and want to talk to him, and he can't. And we keep trying to get him to do more and be more. He can't.
They had to close the ice cream shop. Kent now requires 24-hour care.
Kent is he's our glue for our family.
Moore was arrested on July 7th and charged with DUI with body harm. Tapa Properties closed Los Angejitos on July 24th, citing personnel issues. The building is still closed and no signs point to a reopening. The Greenes say someone needs to be accountable.
Do something. Nothing isn't an option.
In Panama City, Jack Hull, News 13 Panhandle Strong.
Los Angejitos' owner said he was aware of the lawsuit but declined to comment without speaking to his lawyer first.